95. The stars play here.
Getting loud.
All day, all night.
Power 95, where music lives. The views expressed in the following program aren't necessarily those of Power 95. Ladies Room. Come see you compliments. Renwick Thompson and Company Limited. Agents for Western Union.
2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 3 is 6.
Education multiplies their chances and places the world of opportunity in their hands. No matter where they are in the world, make sure they're prepared for their journey back to school with Western Union. School fees, books, room and board, whatever the reason. Knowledge, independence, opportunity. Western Union, moving money for better.
Welcome back in the room, everybody. It is Thursday, final Thursday, and the ladies' room. Just turn this down. Let me just share this first. That's right, final ladies' room for the week. Hope everybody's doing well. Yeah, hope everybody's doing well as we get ready to embark on another journey inside the room this morning. Hold on. All right, let's share it. Everybody share. Come on in, guys. Stay warm. All right, who's here? Well, Terrence is here early. Morning, Shanti, you're in charge of the live. You're officially given the head, the prefect role. Yeah, to tag everybody that you don't see coming in as soon as we go live. So you're the prefect for the room. What job we giving Terrence? What role should we give him? Anyways, I'll think of something. Morning, Christelle. Morning, Shantae. Morning, Jayla Bode. Michelle, good morning. Michelle Charles is here. Marian, good morning. Who else? I have to skip because Shantae tagged you guys and I'm seeing the names. And if I don't look carefully, I'm thinking you guys already here, but it's just her tagging. So good morning, Rita. Morning, Charmaine. Terrence, good morning. Morning, gentlemen and problems. No, don't go taking my stuff and twisting it around. It's good morning, ladies and problems. Don't go twisting my stuff. Morning, Tamasha. Morning, Candida. Morning, Giads. Morning, Valerie. Good morning, Marcus. Good morning, Trisha. Alana, good morning. Randy, good morning. Shauna, Dakota, good morning. Tongue girl. Morning, Betty, and morning, Linda Pearl. Morning, Makisha. Brenda Batiste, good morning. Are you in a Zoom? As you come in. Thanks, friends. Morning, Lisa. Larry, good morning. Morning, Delroy. What's her name is looking for you? She said you came, you made your appearance, and you disappeared. Oh gosh, what's her name again? Your Martina, your Marty looking for you. I can just name just disappear from my head. You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, she looking for you. You made your grand appearance, and finally she can't see you after that. She doesn't know where to find you. Neva is looking for you. Morning, Sonia. What up, goody bops? We up and running again. Good morning, Navina. Morning, Kenroy. Who else is here? Morning, Keisha Bristol. It's sticking? I don't know. On your end, is anybody having problems with the live? Is it sticking on your end? Looks fine for me. To me, I'm looking at it from my other phone, and it's good. Nicole, All right. Morning, morning, Junies. I am good. Good morning, Keisha Bristol. Morning, Stacy. Jacqueline, good morning. How are you? Shining bright like a diamond. Well, hey, if you ain't do it, nobody's gonna do it for you. Denise Fabio is in Long Island and she's checking in. Good morning. It's fine on your NG Eds. Okay. Alfred, good morning. So it's good. So Sonia, you need to check your connection. We're good to go. All right, it's good. Morning, Karine. So Sonia is the only one with a problem. Morning, Sharian. Jacqueline, what's the problem? You were leg in leg for weeks. Now you just get a breather. Sometimes it's good to take a break. It makes the sparks ignite the next time you reconnect. Long distance has its advantages and disadvantages. Because honestly, sometimes you can't take on people all the time. But when you see them again, it's like so much making up to do. So enjoy it, okay? Good morning. Good morning, Red Pepsi. How are you? Hold on, let me just answer this. Hold on, guys, just give me a second. I'm usually good at multitasking. For some reason, I can't talk and type. I don't know, it's weird. Okay, all right, so we're up and running now. Pepsi, what Jacqueline do to you? Morning, Marlene. Wendy over in Trending Drama as well. I'm seeing a lot of Grenadians over there these days. Morning, Camille. Terrence, need you to set you up on a date with yourself and Brenda if she's single. That's a chick, you're a man with a world of mouth. I think. Morning, Cindy. It's actually a dress, not a shirt. Another one of my Shein pieces. It's a dress. Morning, Kendra. So this morning we have a serious situation, but before we get into it, want to shout out all the schools holding their meet today, the athletic meet today. Today is the Grenada Boys Secondary School, the St. Andrews Anglican Secondary School, and I think the St. Mark's Secondary School. They're all holding their athletic meet today. And I was saying earlier on, I really enjoy the bantering. Where's Debbie Crony this morning? Shante, did you tag Deborah? Debbie Crony? And where's Della Fletcher? I'm not seeing those two. Yeah, so I was saying this morning, I really like the bantering between the not the schools, but the past pupils and you know, the students in the school, especially GBSS. I was literally cracking up reading some of the posts for the week. They were so excited and hyped about it. You would swear they were the ones, you know, running. But anyways, hope everyone, McDonald College is tomorrow. Okay. Keisha says it's sticking for real. I don't know. Seems good on my end. I don't know what is the problem. I know a while ago the internet went down and then it came back up. So, I don't know. Good morning, Osric. Tampa checking in. Hope you're doing well. Some are saying they're good. Others are saying, oh, she's on the, you see this loyalty I can't deal with. Sports is on for the entire day. I'm just here for like 25, 30 minutes. And you're trying to tell me they couldn't pop in the room for a couple of minutes and then go about their business? Half of them, they want Kizzy and Della never probably run a race in their life, but they all hype in athletics. I don't understand y'all. This loyalty for me. Y'all have no sense of loyalty. Like, come check me for a couple minutes and then go back and do your thing. No. Suddenly y'all so into sports as if y'all were boss athletes, and I can't. I really can't with y'all. Anywho, so we have a serious one this morning. Y'all talk about, we talk with woman and man honey, and next and bring real thing to discuss. And when real thing come to discuss, y'all are just like, y'all just live for like melee and drama. But when serious time reach, y'all like crickets. We have a man with a serious issue, and y'all like, I don't know. Anyways, let me tell y'all what's the story. So this man says, my wife have a daughter from a previous relationship. However, she's an adult now. The daughter's father was never in the child's life. The daughter's father was never in the child's life. Never there to drop her off or pick her up from school. Never been to a graduation from pre-primary to college. The mother always referred to him as a sperm donor and said she could never talk to that man. She was even exploring ways to remove him from the child's birth certificate. The child turned an adult, and all of a sudden, the father magically appears in her life. The mother now spends hours on the phone with the same man while I'm at work, and his name became a topic in the home between mother and daughter. Daughter would even come call her mother in her room to talk to the said father, while mother was having a discussion with me, and mother would leave and go have conversations with him, with the said man who just came from Norway. Now, how should I feel as a husband or handle such situation? Now, this is a serious one, and it's like something that I think we all should pay close attention to, because Terrence, how much Facebook account you have? Why am I seeing John Strokes as a friend and Terrence as a friend? So you're taking up 2 spaces, and meantime people waiting in the wings for me to delete a couple people to have an opening place. How I have you twice? Seen Terrence and them seen John Strokes. Anyway, I'll get back to you on that. So this one is a tough one. It really is. And I really feel your pain as the person who's been there, who stepped up and played the role of a father to this young lady when her father was AWOL, when he was absent without leave, when he was missing, when he suddenly did Houdini and disappeared from his child's life. You stepped up, and based on what you're saying, it seems as though from a very early age, because you mentioned pre-primary to graduation, from pre-primary to secondary and college and all of that. It seems as though you've been the father figure she's known for years. But this is kind of ticklish here, because even though you may have done all of that, I don't want to come across too harsh, or insensitive, you are still not the biological father. You get what I'm saying? So even though you did everything a father was supposed to do, played the part to a T, you are still not a biological father. And human beings, we are wired in a way that, even though you do everything for a person, you can't demand loyalty from them. You can't demand that they treat you the way you treat them. So even though you would have been there for her, that man is still her father. I don't have any issues. If she doesn't have any issues, I wouldn't have any issues with them rekindling a father and daughter relationship. Yeah? For whatever reason he left, he was not present, but now he's back in her life and wanting to, make a difference. You could hold him at ransom and say, well, you weren't there to start, but she probably forgave him, and they're trying to build a relationship. Now, that is between them. You can't get between that. My concern now is your wife. Yes, she should all be for supporting her daughter if that's what her daughter wants, whatever, but how did she come back in the picture? Because you're saying the daughter is an adult, so not as if the mother needs to supervise her or need to be in the room, or she has her phone that the father calls on and she has to monitor. Nothing. If the daughter is an adult, she can handle her own situation. How did the mother fall back in this scenario? I wouldn't be too concerned about the mother-daughter situation, because that's his child, that's her father. And it could be 50, 60 years after, if he made an appearance, it's up to the daughter to forgive him and let him back in her life, and they build their relationship. But my concern is your wife. And to me, that is disrespectful because, like you said, you've been there. You played the role of a father for her, God knows. You met her with this child and you basically helped her along the way with that child. What does he have to say to her? Why does the daughter, bring phone, you in the room having a conversation with your wife, and the daughter bringing phone, saying the father on the phone want to talk to her, and she, sometimes there are people who get into relationships just because, right? Because they figure, you know what, this person is not there, so this person will probably step up and you do, but it doesn't mean they're really like in love with the person. But they just, it's convenient, it works for them. They need a helping hand. So I'm going to take this opportunity. But it's not because I'm in love with you or anything like that. You never know. The mother might be on the same scale like the father. She probably never got over the dad, even though the man, even though they split, even though he walked out on her. She probably still is harboring little feelings for him. Because I don't understand. Somebody walked out on you, another man stepped up. Not many men do that. He steps up and takes, take care of that child like his own. And like I said, I could excuse the part with the daughter wanting to have a relationship with her biological father. But how does she fit in the picture? What does that have to do with her? It's like an adult. It's not like it is a child. To me, that is just disrespectful. It's not like it's a 5-year-old, 6-year-old, 8, 9, 10, 11-year-old, so you need to supervise, and the child don't have access to a phone, so they're using yours. We're talking about an adult. Why is she in the mix? To me, it is really disrespectful. So you need to have a conversation with her. Have you told her how you feel about all of this? Have you had a conversation with her? You need to have a conversation with her if you haven't, to let her know how you feel about this relationship that she's now developing with the father, and how it makes you feel when the daughter, the three of them seem to be, like this little family outside of your family. How is she and not even a couple minutes. You're saying the mother now spends hours on the phone with the same man while you at work. Bro, I don't want to hurt your feelings or anything, but this kind of feels like she never got over that man. Because what did we have to talk about? If you did me dirty, I have no interest in having no long conversation with you. Maybe that's my nature. I'm Aquarian. We hold grudges. I'm sorry. We forgive you, but stay over there with that. Don't come over here. But Aquarians are known for holding grudges. Forgive you, but stay away from me. What is she talking about for hours on the phone with this man? Bro, you need to have a conversation with that lady, with your wife. You need to seriously have a conversation with her. That is downright disrespectful. And I understand you're hurt, and I'll be upset as well if it were me. Daughter coming and call mother in the room to talk to father while you and mother having a discussion, and mother just getting up and go and have conversation with the man. And you, Mister, is it that you're running your house or you're running around your house? Let me get serious about it. It's either you're running your house or you're running around your house. You're the man in the house. You're the husband, stepfather to the child, to this young adult. Is either when people doing what they want, or you just all kind of manji papa taking place? You decide. Are you running your house or are you running around your house? What is it? Men in the room, let me hear you guys this morning. I'd really like to hear fathers or men who probably been in that situation. I'd love if you guys can chime in and give him some advice as to how to handle the situation. My personal advice is to have a conversation with her. At the end of the day, the man is still her father. So he's probably trying to make up for lost times, but your wife there must be respect and boundaries, and it seems there's no boundaries here. Morning.
Morning.
Oh, I was hoping you called.
I am forced to call.
You know.
The man, either he's a man or a mouse. No, I will be extremely, my antennas and things go up and start quivering and them kind of thing at anything. Somebody who was supposed to be a sperm donor suddenly become a confident, more or less, that you having a conversation, and sorry for the noise, I'm in my bar, and then you believe I living on the side of the road with the amount of noise you hearing from vehicles. Yeah, he's all of a sudden this man becomes so important that you're leaving me and go to the room
to answer.
What? That is not red flags, you know. That is red banners. You know them big banners. This they're talking about them kind of flag. Big red ones. Several of that. What? I mean, this man, he probably more far gone than he thinks. I don't know how he could be saying, how he could be asking us what to do. But I don't know. My suspicion is so deep already that I start thinking that, hey, if this is my house, you better go where you could talk to him all the time, you and your daughter. And if it is your house or whatever, I
just find it very disrespectful. How are you leaving your husband going to talk to? I don't get it. And hours for hours on the phone with this person.
He even qualifies as an ex because he just from donor, you say. That's what she said. So it's not an ex. It's an ex-lover or ex-mate. But for you to, for hours, and you going to work to run the home and you speaking forever? For hours? No. That is extremely disrespectful. You have to put a hand on that now. Try to understand where he reached because he probably more advanced than he thinks. In which case, you have to be out of it. I always maintain marriage is between two people. Once a third person comes into that marriage for anything, you are in trouble. The marriage is in trouble. So I don't understand it. And if she wants to reconnect with her father, well, he's her biological father, okay? But this cozy thing, no, it is. My advice to him, take charge. Pull up. What is going on here? What is this? What? I mean, you have to take real charge. And by saying that, I mean you have to tell her, read at the right act. And take it from there. Because you cannot be, according to you, running around your house instead of running your house. It is stupid, it is silly, it is thing, and you probably have major donkey in the king already.
You had to get it together. All right. Thanks so much. I'm thinking, bro, you got to get it together. What Shelly said, anytime a woman refers to her child's father as a sperm donor and wants to remove name from birth certificate, huge red flag. That hatred is actually unreciprocated love and desire. For real. And that is why I'm saying I'm wondering if this lady still has feelings, there's a lot of unresolved things going on with that person. Probably that must have been somebody she thought she was in love with and man left, disappointed her, but that love was still buried. Now the opportunity arose for her to reconnect with this man. She couldn't care two hoots because that has to be madness. Knowing that you have a husband in your home and this man has free will basically to call anytime he feels like, and you would dip on your husband to talk to that. The lady is ready to probably go connect with the man. Morning.
Well, it's a serious situation. I do concur. However, my boy should not be that worried. If, in fact, he laid the foundation properly for the last 18 years until she was an adult, there is nothing wrong with that. Especially if he knows that she's scuttling off to go talk to him about the money that he had to come up with for the last 20-something years that he ain't pay no support. Make sure she get that back. Give her the script, for matter of fact, so she could talk to him about getting that money. Because we need to have our bag. That child wasn't cheap. So if they want to have a little relationship, no problem. Let the child have a relationship with the biological parent. But my girl to know, even if she's talking for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 2 hours, 4 hours, at the end of it, where is the check? Plain talk, bad manners. We really care about that. If he could step out then, he could step out now. As far as I'm concerned, if I'm in a situation, my boy, you there here for guest appearance. Pay for it, I'll walk out after that.
Wow. It is just
Stay toxic.
It's hard. We'll try. It's too toxic. Someone says, it seems like the wife still has some feelings and attachment deep in her heart for the daughter's father. And the husband was just feeling the void until such time. Now the time has come. She cannot contain what she has inside. Calling him a sperm donor and trying to remove him from the birth certificate was just her way of hiding her feelings for him. I think somehow there was still some level of communication between with the husband being blinding about it. He will never go MIA for years and all of a sudden be accepted. If the daughter wants a relationship with her father despite his absence in her life, no one can stop that. But the level of disrespect towards the husband by both daughter and mother is unacceptable. Husband, pay close attention and have a conversation with your wife, because sorry to say, it seems like the marriage is taking a rocky road. I agree. I definitely agree. Hear what this person's saying.
Good morning, Aruna. Now, I'm talking from experience, right? Now, that same situation there, I've been to court a week ago for disciplining a child, which I took care of for, he's been taken 12. I took care of the child for 11 years. I've been to court for, disciplining the child because he was rather rude to me. I tried to talk to him about his sister bottle, and he was rather rude and out of place. I grabbed him, and he was like, "I'm gonna call my father for you." So I was rather surprised, Yes, I did hit him, and I'm not going to admit that I hit him, but I did hit him. I give him a solid box. No, he used to call me daddy, right? I got locked up. His father wanted to intervene in me disciplining the child because I took care of him for 11 years. You understand? So the only thing I could tell partner man, divorce. Run away from that, because you might want to discipline the child and she will go and call she father for him.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's a crazy situation as well. I mean, I'm not for hitting children. I think that is outdated, But if that was your method, the way it ended, you being locked up and in court for, according to you, putting a box on said child you've been taking care of for how many years, and father now is ready to read you the riot act. Wow. Listen, sometimes you get into situations and you're thinking, this is it, and you're good for the person and you try your best. Like I said, you can't demand loyalty. What you'll do, other people wouldn't do it. And the level of ungratefulness we have out here, it's not easy. Here, another one.
Be very careful with the names that women call men. Speaking from experience. Anytime you hear women calling men dog and Marco and all kind of funny name, they're the man they want. Anytime you hear they call them baby and love and darling, they're just a friend. You don't worry about that one. See the one they call him Marco and sperm donor and that kind of thing? That's the donkey right there. So my boy, right now you are donkey in your king, you are pig in your potato, everything wrong with you. My advice to you, cut your losses. Divorce. Throw that woman and your child out at your house. 2023, we ain't taking no shit from you. They gotta go.
Wow. Everything, y'all just ready to throw people under the bus. Y'all just ready to divorce. No talk about it. Maybe she's thinking she's not doing anything wrong. Who knows? But yeah, we don't talk anymore. We just ready to head to court and break up and done everything one time. Rough out here, boy. Ain't giving nobody second chance in 2023. The man ain't even tell the man, have a conversation with the lady, divorce, all man and the brother divorce, yes? Oh boy. And they making married life look real hard. The best people just shack up and everybody ready to go about their business, go about your business. And they making it look real difficult. I ain't lying. Anyways, this person says the man needs to have a conversation. To me, the man needs to have a conversation. Plus, to me, it seems like the respect for him is lost. I firmly believe they have some form of connection still. So what he needs to do is know where he stands, and based on the situation, if the house is hers, get out and forget about his investment with her. If it's his house, make sure he has all the evidence first before divorcing her. Then strip her of everything. Treat her good, but let her leave your place in peace. Divorce again. Someone says, no, walking out, jump high, jump low, the man in the wrong is the wrong one. No walking out. Jump high, jump low, the man is the wrong one. Boy, you're rough out here, y'all.
I saying devotion, move out. Cut the losses and run.
Another one. So. Yeah, what happened to people talking? What happened to people communicating? He did not say if he even had a conversation with her. Let me go back and ask the person if they had a conversation with the person. Let me play that one again.
I saying devotion, move out. Cut the losses and run.
Ah, Father. Yes, okay. So, question: did you have a conversation with? Did you have a conversation with your wife? If no, then I suggest you do that first before you take any advice to divorce. Speak to her, and then you can decide. And if you express to her how you feel about what's going on in terms of the disrespect, the blatant disrespect and disregard for your feelings as the man of the house, as the husband, as the father who stepped up for her daughter when the father disappeared, and he basically was the one providing and being there for her child. And if you ask me, two of them ungrateful. Yes, I understand you're happy to reconnect with your father, but also remember the person who was there for you when that one disappeared. Still have a little respect for the man. And you're an adult. So I could understand if you were a 5, 6, 7, 8-year-old, you're excited to talk to daddy. But he says that you're an adult now. So it's nothing in the back of your brain is saying, you know what, yeah, this person was really good to me. He was a father I never had. While I'm reconnecting with this one, let me still have respect for this man, that the only father that I know. Like you and your mother happy, man and father back in, no. I was excusing the daughter, but considering you an adult, there's a level of disrespect there too. Because there's one thing for her to have a conversation and have a relationship with him. But running and bring phone for mother, you're seeing mother having a conversation with her husband, bringing phone for her to talk to father, and mother leaving room and go talk to father on your phone, and man sitting there. Some of us let us really get some good man and play the fool, yes? Pepsi says, why is the daughter encouraging that too? She wants to have a relationship with her father, so be it, but don't have my wife talking to the sperm donor in any other room. Janelle says, honestly, there are some people who are not aware that what they're doing is affecting other people. Speak to your wife. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm encouraging, have a conversation first before you make any rash decision. Talk to her first. Maybe she doesn't see it as a big deal. Maybe she thinks she's doing it in the interest of her daughter. Talk to her and see where it goes from there. Then you can decide if it's worth fighting up or going your way. But I honestly think you should talk to her first. Speak to your wife, and if she wants to play wrong and strong, then let her and the daughter move in with the so-called sperm donor. Sheldon said, Aruna, there are certain mistakes big people aren't supposed to make. This situation is so disrespectful. That's the reason persons are recommending divorce. It's the blatant actions, even with the daughter. I agree. I totally agree. This is about Ron Forrest. Ron. Let me hear what this person's saying over here. Yeah.
Aruna, why are you talking again? Do you hear more lies?
Give people a chance to talk, no man. So it says divorce should be the last option. A conversation is needed, then a decision can be made.
Morning, Aruna.
Morning.
I think today the norm of people is really different of how people.
Who is this person calling? I don't do WhatsApp calls. You'll have to call directly.
People lived back then, and for me, if the man is willing, if he loves the girl and the girl so said to love her, then my honest opinion is to work out what you're dealing with. Have a talk to your daughter, and then see how it goes from there. Not everything these days have to be about divorce. Some things are repairable.
Mm-hmm. My sentiment exactly. To the person calling, WhatsApp calls don't come through. So you need to either send a voice note or you have to call the line directly, the phone number 440-9595, or send a voice note.
Hey everyone, good morning.
Morning.
Yes, my take on this is that children have a mind of their own, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the gentleman needs to put the family, sit down, the mother and the daughter, the stepdaughter, and find out what's really going on. And then maybe they can do counseling or so. If not, then just pray about it and see what will happen.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Someone said, be a scout, be prepared. Good morning.
Morning.
Morning. Mm-hmm.
Side topic, just real quick. I just paid $3 for roti skin. Aruna, I'm feeling really old. I remember spending $3 for roti in school.
What? But
$3 for roti skin. No roti, just the skin. What going on?
So why you Richard Roti? We talking about the man running around your house. How you on your roti?
Oh God, we done with that already. Partner problem already. We can't have from our gosh, and he's up on that now. Next topic. Let's move on. Cost of living again kind of high. What is he going to do? Mr. Man, you stop here for the charity and nothing to worry about. If your woman want to go, let she go she way. You can't bind she put, you can't tie she belly. Let me do something else. Next.
How is me?
Watch, roti price gone up. What the hell is this, boy?
I don't even know what to say.
How we doing this thing? How we
when
doing
you
this
come
thing?
out with this, when you want this roti skin, like how we even reach talking about roti skin?
Well, I can't complain. I eat it. I eat it. So I can't complain. So I just hush my mouth.
So you see roti skin for $3 and it's too. So why you buy it and then complaining?
I thought you eat it. You know what about it? What we do? I'm hungry.
Come off my phone. Come off my phone. I'm fed up with you today. Come off my phone. How you reach? Like how did we get there? Like how we get from telling the man what to do to how the price of roti skin is $3? Where you buy that roti skin for $3, by the way? Listen, I done, yes. Let me go about my business. That ain't making no sense. There's no coming back from. There's not even no going back to. Let me take this last out of my business.
Good morning, Aruna. Well, for me, they're not no interest for her daughter because her daughter is big enough, old enough, she can make her own decision on her own. And make it worse, the daughter then supposed to bring in phone for her in the bedroom because the daughter disrespecting big time. She should know better than that. She should know who did for her, who looked out for her, all the situation she go through, that who was there for her. So two of them is like against him, working against him. They undermine him. For me, I get him out of this relationship, I divorce him. If the house is mine, two of them get out.
Father, I can't get over that. Roti skillet. Like, where all you come out? Like seriously, where all you come out? How we reach from trying to advise the goodly gentleman as to where he should go, direction he should take to sort out his life, his family life, to what we eating today and rotis, how much?
Good morning. So far, partner man, what can I tell you? As a man, the best thing to do, divorce is not the solution right now. You as the man in the house, you put your foot down. You take two of them together. You put them, sit down together as big people, and you tell them, look, what he's doing is wrong. Number one, you can't stop her from being in a dad life, so you can't stop her. So, but the mother, you put two of them, sit down and you talk to them about it, what you doing, you like it, and then if they don't taking it from there, they don't listening to you, then I suggest you run.
Oh boy, all these gradients and them all they're different, boy. What? Someone says my dad was in a similar situation like this, and today he was out of the house because of disciplining that child, which led to the police getting involved until he was given a restraining order to leave his house, and the same man came living there. High class disrespect. Wow. So there's more like this happening than just this one incident. Listen, you gotta be careful who you invest your time and energy into. There are some people who say they don't want to date nobody that have no children, whatever, and you can't really blame them. Because when you hear stories like this, it's not encouraging at all. Someone says I'm going to play devil's advocate and say she's talking to the man for a long time, bringing him up to speed on what he missed in his child's life. She needs to do that. The child is an adult. She can tell him that for herself. Remember we talking about a 5, 6, 7 year old, 9, 10. We're talking about, as this man said, college and all of that. He said an adult. Yeah? She's an adult now. She says the father was never in the child's life, never there to drop her off or pick her up. She's been there from school, pre-primary, college. She's never been to a graduation, and the man who stepped up is the one who's been doing that. So that means he's been in that child's life for a very long time. Someone says, but he needs to bring his house in order. Had he been talking to his child mother, the story might have looked very different. Agreed.
When you tell a girl what she doing, you don't like it, you talk to her. They do it in a smarter way.
I feel your pain, but again, before we go, just want to encourage you to talk to her. Have a conversation with your wife and your daughter, your stepdaughter. I think both of them, the disrespect is across the board. So you probably need to speak to your wife first, or the daughter, or your wife and daughter together, and let them know how you feel about what has been transpiring in your presence and in your absence, and then take it from there. Based on their explanation, their reaction, you will decide, hey, is this something that's worth fighting for, or leave the people, the two of them, to rekindle with their father and ex-man, and you move along, whatever the case might be. But have the conversation first. Hear what they say and take it from there. Yeah? Thank you, everybody. Wow. A lot of reactions to this one this morning. But we'll be back next week. Final one for the week. I'll see you guys next Monday, God's will, for another show. Thank you so much to Western Union for taking care of us for the past couple minutes. I'll see you guys next week. And thank you so much to everyone who called, sent voice notes, those of you in the chat. Thank you so much for, bringing your presence, for being in my presence this morning. I appreciate you guys. All right? Later.